Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol, and welcome to my review of 2019. And what an amazing year it's been. Now there's only one place we can start, and that is to delve into my analytics. Let's look at the numbers behind 2019, shall we? In 1 year alone, I created 147 videos. That's pretty much a video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. every single week this year. Those videos got 4.3 million views. How amazing is that? Even more amazing is 26,400,000 minutes of viewing time. I got 80,042 thumbs up. 4,590 thumbs down. Really? Now I thought last year was bad. 10,000 comments. This year, 16,400 comments, and I replied to pretty much every one. I know I say this every year, but my pledge to reply to every comment is slowly becoming a real challenge. It takes me a huge amount of time. But if you take the time to comment, I will take the time to reply. And long may that continue. And the most amazing number, 19,000 new subscribers to the channel in just 1 year. We are now over 47,000 peddlers. Wow! Now I get asked this question all the time. What's the best car you've ever driven on Petrol Ped? Well, I've looked back through all the cars I've driven in 2019, and I'm going to give you my top 5 favourite cars. And this was super difficult. It's like being asked, which is your favourite child? But for me, number 5, and I got to spend a week with this car. It was the first supercar I've ever really spent a good amount of time in and done a good amount of miles in. Number 5 was the Audi R8 V10 Performance. Just so quick. Honestly think, point to point on a road, I can't think of many things that would be quicker than this for average Joe Blogs driver like me. What an incredible car that was. Ballistic performance, absolutely sensational. Number 4, well, number four has a classic twist, and this was a car I didn't drive that long ago actually. Number 4 was the MG Abingdon edition, an absolutely stunning car in every way. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed driving this car. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's go. Getting to the sharp and pointy end now and starting to become very, very difficult to select. But this car, the car number 3, just had such a reputation to it. It was a very, very intimidating car to drive, worth a lot of money, huge ballistic performance, and the weather was shocking the day I drove it. Yep, number 3 is the Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
it gives you those hints, that feeling of what it could produce if you really had, if you really had the opportunity on an open bit of racetrack where you know nothing's coming the other way and you know there's no speed limits, but this road, look at it. I can't think of a better road and a more spectacular car.
And that was just such an amazing day driving that car. The 992 911 that I drove this year was pretty special as well, but the GT2 RS pipped it for me. So now we are getting to the very difficult pointy bit, number 2. Now don't worry, this list is not going to be entirely filled with supercars and super expensive cars, because number 2 is a hot hatch. I spent a week with this car. It impressed me greatly. Not only did it look amazing, but it just drove beautifully. Loads of power, front wheel drive, manual gearbox. Any guesses? Yes, it's got to be. It's the Renault Megane RS 300 Trophy. Awesome car.
That's what I like about this car. It just rewards you in every level. Auditory rewards are just subtle. It's like, yeah, I'll give you a pop round Ferrari corner, and then boom. You don't get a great deal of... See, I'm holding on for dear life. You don't get a great deal of wheel spin. It just has so much traction. It even tells you when to change gear.
Honestly, I really love that car to drive. But here we go. Here we are. What was my favourite car of 2019? Now I'm very lucky, I actually got to drive this car twice. I drove it on track at Goodwood and it just blew my mind. And then I got to drive it on the road in the New Forest and it was just super special. Yeah, my favourite car of 2019. Any guesses? Oh, it had to be. It's the McLaren 600 LT. Enjoy.
We got a few pops coming out the back as well. What a car! 130.
Out to the red arrow. Good. Start to roll off the brake. Start to roll off the brake. That's it. Get to the apex curb. Out to the middle of the road.
Oh, it's got just so much grip now.
Turn it in, start feeding the power again. Good.
125 and 4
Really good. Really good.
Wow.
That's good. Enjoy it.
What a machine.
I know it's a supercar. I know for most of us it's unattainable. For me it's unattainable. But that car, as a driver's car, in terms of performance, balance, steering, gearbox, confidence inspiring, it was just epic. It really was an amazing car. And for me, the supercar, if I had a couple of £100 to spend, definitely the supercar that would be parked on my drive. Now this year I have got to go to some amazing events and do some amazing things, but there's always one event that stands out for me, and that is the Goodwood Festival of Speed. In fact, all Goodwood events are special for me, but this year Festival of Speed was off the charts special. Now, I've been going to Festival of Speed for a long time. 2 years ago, I managed to get my first passenger ride up the hill, and that was incredible. Last year, I got invited to drive a priceless Alfa Romeo 1900 Sport Spider up the hill, and that freaked me out. This year, I got to drive up the hill twice. I had a passenger ride up the hill in a 488 Pista, and I even went around the rally stage in an MG Metro 6R4. It was incredible. So let's take a look back at this year's Festival of Speed. You've got lots left. I need some friends, I think. Gentlemen, I need some assistance. You want to come in and help out? I'm going to bring some friends with me. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Arrows. Oh, 100 miles an hour through the bridge.
Downtown LA or in downtown London or the south of France. Meanwhile, let's go up a mountain pass.
What have we got here? This is the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio in Alfa Romeo Racing Edition.
And apparently, those who have driven it say it is quite something.
Welcome to Mars. Well, actually, we're in the FOS Future Lab. Beside me is an amazing display of just that. This is the ExoMars rover. I think you might need to hold this for me, sir.
There you are.
Certainly a grip to this.
So, you're alright?
I'm all right. Wow, it's tight in here. That was a standout highlight for me, but what I wanted to do finally to finish this video off is put a little video montage of all the amazing things that I've done this year and look back at some of my highlights. This is becoming more and more difficult each year I do Petrol Ped to kind of compress this down into something that's not 4 hours long.
Oh, what on earth? That happened. Do it again.
Gracious me, it's so fast!
Now for it. Nice firm brake there. Press it harder.
Oh, wow.
What'd you get to?
193.
There you go, that's good.
Just so proud to have had Ruby Roaster here as one of the 60.
You go slowly, yeah, please.
I remember Goodwood. It is 85,000. I've always wanted to kind of come with a decent performance car down a road like this.
And then slightly right into a 5 left. So again, ruts on the inside, go with me a bit, that's it. Now you're right, nice.
what a year. What an amazing year. I have my foot on the gas, planning already for 2020, and I hope 2020 will exceed everything I've done in 2019, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. I have to say a huge thank you to all of you who've watched and liked and shared my content. To push that subscribe button and ring that notification bell really is very, very special, and I really couldn't do it without you. We are now 47,000 subscribers strong, and hopefully next year, early next year, we'll smash into the 50,000 subscribers and onwards from there, and I hope you will be along for the ride. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this look back. It's a really great thing for us YouTubers to be able to do, because I can catalogue everything and look back on an amazing year, and all of those memories that are burnt in here, I can also refresh by just looking back on the channel. But thank you for being along for the ride. Stay tuned, stay with me next year, because there's more coming, and I can only imagine it's going to be even better. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. The content that you just looked at, that's because you subscribed. And I'll see you on the next video, guys, which will be in 2020. Have an amazing new year. Have an amazing 2020. And I'll see you then. You take care, guys. Drive safe.